Mind management techniques, first class. Okay. What do you want to do? Manage your mind. Can you? Almost. Good. Where is your mind? Where is your mind? In the skull. How many of you have got your mind in your skull? Lift your hands. Half or full? Full means full hand. Okay. How about others? How about others? There are few people who did not raise the hand, right? So where is your mind? Any more suggestions? Don't know. We were just asking where is the mind, and some people said it is inside the skull. So if you put helmet, you can manage it well. Right? It will not expand. Nothing will happen. Safe. Madam, why did you come for the class? Because your daughters are here around. Right? You want to manage your mind. Mind management techniques. Where is your mind? Given to somebody already? Where is your mind? You show me, then I will tell you how to manage it. Where is your mind? What do you expect from this course? Control your thoughts. So it's not mind. Thoughts have to be controlled. So you cannot show where is your thought. Therefore you cannot show mind. But somebody told that it is inside the skull. Why this question? Yeah. Brain is the hardware, mind is the software. Right? Brain is the hardware and mind is the software. But it's very difficult, but it's not that difficult. Because Bharatiya Shastram have got different solution. Don't think in terms of mind, brain, heart and all that. You will get confused. Mind, brain, heart. People think that mind is inside heart. But that heart pumps only blood. It does not pump feelings. There is a poet who says, don't do an open heart surgery because doctor will see all my secrets. Because heart keeps all the secrets, right? Somebody will give heart to somebody else. Given already? Heart will have feelings. Heart will have desire. Why? Because the translation of heart into our language becomes, tell me, loud, no problem. What is the translation for heart in your language? Heart translation to our language. Heart is not feelings. Translation cannot be feelings. Love. That's a symbol. Heart means manas. Right? When we say heart feeling, desire, where does it come? It comes in the manas. Translate heart to manas. Thought to manas. Mind to manas. But brain to what? The activity of brain is what is thought. But that does not come from mind. You understood? Think, it's very deep. Once you understand that, things will become clear. Otherwise you will have problem. The brain have thought process. That is one thought process. But what you wanted to control most of the time is not the brain thought process. There is another thought process which comes of feelings and desires, and that comes from heart. But I don't use the word thought from brain and thought from mind. Both have to be translated into buddhi and manas. Is it clear now? The thought which comes from brain is buddhi. The thought which comes from heart, is called manas. Or the heart is manas. The feelings and desire comes from manas. A practical thought process will come from buddhi. Feelings are not practical, but buddhi is very practical. And most of our problems are because both buddhi and manas both are there. If you have only one, you will have no problem. You will be very happy. And the thinking of controlling your mind itself comes because there are two places where thought process is happening. Assume there is only one, it is always right. Because there are two versions, one from manas, one from buddhi, people get confused. Therefore they think where to go. If there is only management, no union, there is no confusion. There is only union, no management, there is no confusion. Both union and management comes, they start contradicting. And always buddhi and manas will start contradicting. Nice mirchi bhaji. Smell is coming. Getting it? You are getting? Not that? Yeah. It's not there. I just said joke. But close your eyes. Just smell. Nice mirchi bhaji smells. But by the time the nice mirchi bhaji smell comes, all of you got the picture of mirchi bhaji in your eyes. Did you not? Yeah. And that pen started watering for some people. The desire, the feelings comes from manas. And who directs the manas to have this feeling? Indriyas. As soon as the word mirchi bhaji, the one indriya starts watering, another indriya gives the picture, another indriya will give the smell, and another indriya will go and touch it, and another indriya will eat it perfectly. Every indriya will function because of desire, because of emotions, because of feelings. That comes from manas. You have a feeling to eat. You have a feeling to talk to somebody. Where does it come from? Heart. Heartfelt feeling, right? It is from manas, not from buddhi. You want to eat mirchi bhaji, manas says, buddhi will say, don't eat. Because your stomach will get upset. Because last week you ate and you had problem. Your stomach starts burning, you have problem. Who says this? Buddhi says. Because buddhi keeps all the database. Buddhi will keep all the information, all data. You wanted to see movie, 3D Max. What is the theatre called? Yeah, you see how knowledgeable you are. So, IMAX theatre, movie, nice movie is running. Desire comes. Then the buddhi will say, keep quiet, 300 rupees ticket. Right now? If you have to listen to your desire, don't think about money, go and see. What will happen? You will enjoy. But later when you come back home, you will have problem. So when your desire, your emotional feeling makes you to work, then you will think to yourself later, oh, I should not have done this. Most of the time this happens because it is not logical. Most of the time desires are not logical. It goes behind immediate satisfaction. Desire most of the time will give you immediate satisfaction. But buddhi is too practical and it will tell you don't do this, don't do this, always like a police. Then what will happen? You will not see movie. Okay, you have listened to your Buddhi, you don't see movie. But then in the night when you are sleeping, you are dreaming, like I am seeing movie with my girlfriend, my boyfriend, And what will happen? You will lose your sleep. Yeah, he realized it. He had such dreams in life. So nicely, yeah, it's true. Those who experience only will understand the class. And then what will happen? Tomorrow morning when you wake up, mother will tell you, there is water problem, go and fill the can. No, I won't. What is the reason? No, I am not well. My hand is paining. It's not hand is paining. What is paining? Manas is paining. Because Manas cannot react to situations. Practical Buddhi will tell, Manas, you keep quiet. I know how to handle my mother. Because it's not practical. It doesn't know how to handle. And Buddhi will help. See, I have no mood today to go to college. Let me go to... Or you will say, I have got severe tooth problem. I need to consult a doctor. Give me 300 rupees. And your tooth problem will be solved in IMAX theatre. Because Buddhi knows how to lie. Okay? But Manas will not know. Then what will happen? You have cheated your mother, cheated your father. Then while seeing movie, nice program is coming, you are enjoying every body movement. Everything is in front of you, but Manas will say, you should not have done this. You see the problem? When you listen to Buddhi, you are so happy, you have cheated somebody and gone to see movie, but Manas says, no. The movie is over, both went out of the theatre, but then says, no, it's not good. I am not very happy with the movie. Movie is not at all good. The movie is really good. What happened? Your mood is not very good. This is a big story. It goes on every day. If you make your Buddhi happy, Manas will become upset. Make your Manas happy, Buddhi becomes upset. So actually, mind control is the process in which you know how to balance it. Very easy to say, very difficult to do it. The course will not help you. But what the course can give you is few methods in which probably you can try. Each individual have to try, and you have to develop yourself. And no classes, no knowledge can teach you this. The Newsweek magazine of this week, Newsweek comes every week, right? Newsweek magazine of this week have got an article on brain and neurons, how does it work, how thought process will control it. But they have mistaken, because they have not heard this lecture, they don't understand brain, thought process, relations, and they are so confused, and it has written very badly. I just read in the evening before coming to that. Because many people have this confusion, what is brain, what is mind, what is buddhi, where thought process is coming. In my Orchid community, I have an argument on buddhi and manas, brain and buddhi equality, and many people started writing, I delete most of them because it confuses people much more. A doctor from UK writes that buddhi is equal to brain. Anyway, she was my old student, so I taught her again one more lesson saying that it is different. This keeps on going, this argument, because people don't understand the relation between buddhi and manas. Just to tell you there is a difference and there is no difference. One simplest example is whether you can control or not. Believe that there is food on the plate in front of you. Okay? Close your eyes. When I count from 0 to 10, at the time of 10, let your hand reach your mouth. Is there any problem? Just think that there is plate meals in front of you on the table, and then start eating. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try. Close your eyes. 0, 1, 2, 3. At 10 it should reach your mouth, not before that, okay? But start raising your hand. Don't keep your hand in the plate and then suddenly at 10 take it to your mouth. People are much more brilliant than you are much more brilliant than your brain. That's a problem. Okay, don't cheat your brain, okay? It's a test for your brain. test to understand the difference between buddhi and manas. Okay? You have buddhi. Agree? Otherwise you don't come here and sit. Now let me try whether your buddhi is good in the brain or buddhi is good in your manas. Where do you keep information? Whether in the database, RAM or ROM. If you keep it in RAM, it is manas. If you keep it in ROM, which is easier to access? RAM is easier. So RAM is in the manas and ROM is in buddhi. I am going to explain that. Fine? Whatever you do every day is eating, right? So if that information where your mouth is known to your hand, because every day you are eating. Is it not? Close your eyes and try. If there is no light also, you know how to eat. And you know how to eat from the neighbor's plate also. Okay? Now try. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did it reach at your mouth? With no problem. Is it not? Okay. Now I will give you one exercise which you don't do every day. Same process. There is no much difference. But don't cheat me. You can cheat me, but don't cheat yourself. Okay? You can cheat me, but don't cheat yourself. Take your finger like this. Keep it in the plate. You are not eating now. Okay? When you say 10, that should reach on your tip of your nose. You just touch your tip of your nose. Very easy, right? Your eyes are open. Now close your eyes. Close your eyes. When I say 0 from the table, when you say 10, it reaches your nose tip. 0, 1, 2, 3. At 10, you should keep where it is and open your eyes. At 10, keep it where it is and open your eyes. Don't cheat yourself. Don't move it after that. Okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your eyes. Don't do this after 10. How many of you could get it exactly at the tip of the nose? I will make you to do it here. Don't cheat yourself. Come. Okay, I believe. For the time being. I don't believe you, but for the time being I will believe you. Okay? Try yourself. It's not that easy. Is it that easy? Why? Because this you are used to do this. When you drive a car, if you are a good driver, your mind brain does not work. You can see that when you take an EEG, electroencephalogram. It does not use brain at all driving. Peacefully you can drive and no mistakes will happen. Let the front fellow stop, you will automatically apply brake. When you see somebody, you know how to say bye-bye. You don't have to think. It just happens. Right? But assume you are a new driver, you will learn accelerator, brake, clutch, A, B, C, all that you will start learning. And it does not work also most of the time. That's because that comes from buddhi, this comes from manas. When you know somebody, automatically seeing him, his old picture will come. That is in the brain. Automatically the picture will come. And then your manas will say, I know him. All feelings, processing happens in the manas at a RAM level only. Processing does not happen in the ROM level. It will access it, take it here and then process it here and tell you. Every action comes from manas, not from buddhi. From buddhi it will come when you are not used to doing it. That's why it does not reach at the right place. But every day you start practicing it, you will know where to touch exactly. Therefore, you can. Now what is that you wanted to control? Buddhi or manas? It's up to you. Sometimes controlling manas is good, sometimes controlling buddhi is good. Now I given one example where Murchi Bhaji eating, seeing movie and all that. I did not give example where whatever manas says you should do it. That is also good sometimes. I am from Kerala. I wanted to telephone to my brother. The manas says, because old feelings start coming. The love with my brother, the time which I have played with my brother, all that feelings will start coming and say telephone. And automatically Buddhi will say, Shashi Kumar, keep quiet. My name is Shashi Kumar. Keep quiet. You are a government servant. I am a scientist in Department of Space. You only 2,400 rupees bill last month on telephone bill. If you go on doing like this, your wife also will compete with you and she will make more bill. Don't do this. Then what will happen? I will say, not required. I don't. Or my neighbor met with an accident. Automatically the manas will say, and he is already in hospital, go and meet you. That's a feeling which we get. Then we will think, why to take half day leave? And auto fare is 120 rupees. If you have to drive traffic jam, too much of traffic jam, you know how to give excuses. You will find some excuse, right, for not going. Anyway, he is going to come back and then you can see him. Why this anyway he is going to come back? Who are you to decide that? He can become Krishna Rama Govinda there itself, straight to Benzalalpet also. Then what did you do? You listened to your buddhi and did not visit him there. In the whole life, you will repent. Oh, I should have visited him. Sometimes the buddhi will tell you practical things, but it's not very good. Better to listen to your manas. No, what is to be done? That's a problem. And people think that when somebody becomes, no, Bhagavad Gita you read, it says Sthidapratnavastha. Sthidapratnavastha. And Arjuna is not Sthidapratna. Whatever knowledge he has, he is not able to use because buddhi is saying don't do it. And then he started giving explanation through buddhi. Krishna, because if I kill all these Kshatriyas, what will happen to their wives? That's my problem. Arjuna says like this. Krishna says, don't worry, I know how to manage them. The buddhi will give practical reason for not fighting, not working with Krishna. Then Arjuna takes next lesson. See, they are all my relatives. No, my feeling for them is much, so I cannot fight with them. Okay, then don't fight with your relatives. You find out all non-relatives and fight with them. And then this another reason came. So buddhi and manas knows how to give reasons. And Lord Krishna says, don't play with me all this. You have to be a Sthidapratnan. Then Arjuna asks, how a Sthidapratnan will walk? You tell me. So I will walk like this. How a Sthidapratnan will talk? I will start talking like this. If you practice doing that for some time, then your quality will become that. That's the only way. If you want to become very strict, the person inside will not be strict. But they will pretend to be strict for some time, automatically he will become strict. That's why police people have a trust. The police cannot become a police if they remove the trust. Go back home now, the wife is the police and they are not police. Once they put the trust, they become police. That's why specific trust is given. They feel like, no, once you put trust, they will become that. Swamijis also will have specific trust. Once they remove the trust, no more Swamijis speaking. They will have some other G. Why I said this? I have a guru, a person who is a knowledgeable person in all the Ramayana and Mahabharata and all the mythological aspects. Highly spiritual man. He is a doctor, a medical college professor, a dermatologist. You know what's dermatology? Skin specialist. And he gives nice good lectures. And he went to Himalaya. He goes most of the time, many years. He's going every year, almost every year. And reaching Himalaya, he wanted to meet one of the Swamijis. Swamiji is giving an international lecture on mind management. Mind management techniques, the same class. But then the office people said, no, you cannot meet Swamiji. He is giving lecture to international people, not the national people. National people you can intervene. No? The international people, so cannot disturb. Then the doctor said, I am from Kerala, the southmost corner. And you are in the northmost corner now. I wanted to just meet him once and say namaskaram to him. That's all. And he gave the card. Seeing the card, The office person said, please wait, I will ask Swamiji permission to meet. As soon as seeing the card, Swamiji said, please call him inside. You know why? Swamiji have a problem. All the time he scratches everywhere. Skin problem. And it's a nice chance getting a doctor at Himalaya is not that easy. That too a specialist. At free of cost, yeah. Is much more a Vaishya in nature. The word what you pronounce will tell you which caste you belong to. Yeah, it's true. I know. I am in this business for like 18 years. Seeing people, we know what culture they have. You don't have to open your mouth. Then Swamiji said, I have a severe problem. What's it? Wherever I get itching, I start scratching. That's a problem. What is that you are doing, Swamiji? I am teaching mind management. Don't teach if you don't know that. Don't teach if you don't know that. When you get itching, what is to be done? Don't scratch. Control your mind, no. A person who cannot control mind, what will happen? If they have got an itching, they will scratch. If you can control, what you will do? You will not scratch. Sir, Swamiji, we are living, all dermatologists are living because people are not able to control mind. If they don't scratch, dermatologists will have no job in this world. All skin problem raises because you have a pimple. What you will do? You are not able to control your mind. Yes, you let it be there, no problem. But then, you cannot. It's very easy to say. And Swamiji saluted him and said, you are my guru because you taught me practical spirituality. There are theoretical spirituality and practical spirituality. When you practice, that becomes good for you. So learning mind control is very easy, but practicing is very difficult. You will get distinction mark. After all the 6 classes, how to control mind, write an essay. You will write nicely. And somebody evaluates, oh, this man knows mind control perfectly well, including me. I am talking like this, but you should know how I am at home. No control. Yeah, excellent. This is what happens. Why? Because if you don't practice, learning becomes useless. And you know there are 2 people in Mahabharata, one Duryodhana and one Dharmaputra. There is only one, right? That's enough. To make a big war, one Duryodhana, one Dharmaputra. Duryodhana is a good man or bad man? Bad. Did he do anything wrong to you? Why do you say he is bad? Everybody tells he is bad because he did not practice what he learned as Dharma Shastra. And Dharmaputra practiced learning. And why he was not able to practice? Just because he was not able to control his mind. That's all. Dharmaputra could control mind, Duryodhana could not control. Where do you get this clue? You will get in Mahabharata. There is one instance where Gandhari, who is Gandhari? Mother of Duryodhana, calls him and says, my son, see your cousin brothers, you studied in same class, right? No? You learned Dharma Shastra together, you have taken birth in same place, same palace, every facility is same, why you are like this? Why can't you be a good boy? And Duryodhana says, Janami Dharmam, mother, I know what is Dharma. Janami Adharma, I know what is Adharmam also. What is good, what is bad, both I know. Janami dharmam nachame pravarti. I am not able to do dharma. Janami adharmam nachame nivritti. I know what is not to be done, but I am not able to stop doing it. Very good reason. By heart this, you will be able to tell reasons for not doing things and doing bad things. This you can by heart. Janami dharmam nachame pravarti. Janami adharmam nachame nivritti. Kenapi kamena hridistitena yadhan yuktosi tatha karoni. Kenapi kamena, desire. Who is controlling my mind? Desire is controlling my mind. Kenapi kamena hridistitena, hridayam. The translation of heart is hridayam. My hridayam is being controlled by my desire. Buddhi is not working. If my buddhi is working, Dharma Shastram will come and then say, don't do this all the time. But he was very happy because he has no buddhi. Only desire tells him to do, he does it, and he was always happy. He never repented. If there was instance for him to repent, he will not repeat it. But always he never repented because always his manas says do this and he is doing it. Don't do what manas says. If you start doing what manas says, you are not a human being. The best quality of a human being is being human. Show the human nature. What does it do? You must love people around. You must share people whatever they have. Whatever you have, try to give to somebody else. Make somebody else happy. If you can do this, you don't have to control your mind. When your control will go, now let us think in that terms. Practically, when your control will go. Give me examples. When your control will go, you will go to skills now. How to practice it? That's what I am going to say. These are all theories. Gave you a background, distinguish between hridayam, manas, and some charitram also is given. History is also given. You cannot be sthita prajna. Dukkeshu anudiknamana, sukheshu vigata vida raga bhayakroda, sthitatir muniruchyate. Become a sthita prajna so that you are controlled mind. That's also impossible. You cannot be unhappy when you want to be happy. When you get some award, you don't smile. Controlling mind. And when somebody dies in front of you, don't cry. That's not possible for you. Dukkeshu anudiknamana, sukheshu vigata sprha, vida raga bhayakrodam. No bhayam, no krodam. Not possible. Then we are not human beings. We must know how to show krodam. But control it little bit. How to control it? Like a kite. Mind control is like a flying kite. How many of you know how to fly kite? Either good or bad, okay. Something you know how to fly, that much you know, fine. You should have a rope. If you don't have a rope, what will happen? It will not. Therefore, you should have a rope. But keep a rope and kite and keep it inside you, inside your hand. Don't allow it to fly. Is it a kite? It can never be called as a kite. So if you start controlling your mind totally, you will never fly in this world. You will never enjoy it. So you must allow it to fly. But don't allow it to fly when not to fly. When you open the book, mind starts flying. That's what happens to most of the people. Right, no? I am a psychotherapist, a counseling man, so I know how to control. That's why that's my eligibility to talk on this topic, not because I am a space scientist. My PhD is in mathematics. Permanent head damage is in mathematics. Okay. Now open your book, you will start seeing so many things. Your mind will start flying different places. It's good, your mind is working. If it's not working, it will not fly anywhere. Good, no? It's working. Now working mind can be repaired. If it's not working, nothing has been done. So it's good that when you open your book, you should think many times. It's working. Now the problem is you are not able to concentrate. How to do that is the biggest problem. That's the mind control, right? Practically, whenever you are supposed to do something, you must concentrate on that. When you get angry, you have to get angry. Nothing wrong in getting angry. But when you get angry, keep a control. How to control? These are practical things. Now you ask me good questions, how to practically use it. Then I will give you clues and solutions for this. Ask me questions. The class is over. Now you have time for asking questions. You will get more knowledge, more practical tips as you ask questions. I just gave you 2 examples where you need to practically apply mind control. Right? I'll give answer for these 2 and then allow to ask you questions. Why you are not able to concentrate your mind when you are reading? It's not mind's problem. It is not the mind problem. It is not because you are prepared for that. You say you cannot have concentration. Many people say, sir, I am not able to concentrate for 2 hours. Don't concentrate for 2 hours. 20 minutes? No, 20 minutes also I am not able to concentrate. How many minutes you can concentrate? 10 minutes only. Yeah, wonderful 10 minutes. But when you go for cinema, in cinema theater, after 10 minutes, do you lose concentration? And you say the ticket, you will throw ticket and say, I don't want to see this movie. I'm not at all able to concentrate. I don't know what's happening in the movie. I'm not able to follow story. Is there any problem? No. But only in the book it happens. In the cinema, no problem. In the class, nobody is able to concentrate in the class. That's why teachers will go on beg you, please listen, no, please listen to me. And even then you are not able to listen. Why? Because Sushmita Sen is not taking class, Shahrukh Khan is not taking class. If they take class, no, full concentration will be there. Why is it not happening? Because you don't have what? Interest. What is required is you should have interest. If you have interest, automatically concentration will come. So what is to be done? You should generate interest. So it is not a mind problem. It is something else. No problem is of the mind. The problem is something else in you. You should have a desire to learn. Then when you read, automatically your concentration will be there. And how to control your mind? Don't control it. Let it fly. But direct it into the right directions. That's what is to be done. When there is a wind in one direction, don't try to fly in the other direction. Allow it to fly in that direction only. Keep a desire, keep an eagerness to learn, have a desire to learn. Automatically when you read, you will understand better. Assess before reading, assess after reading, then you will realize how much you learned during the reading process. Will anybody do it? No. Before reading, assume you wanted to read the news. Let it be newspaper reading. Doesn't matter. Why you don't have concentration? You don't remember what was reported yesterday. Who reported? That's also not in your mind. Why? Because you just casually read it. Don't read anything casually. Take it very seriously. Collect information. Do hard work. Your manas will support you. Today morning I was in St. Pius College. I just asked the degree students, how many of you wanted to do PG in your course of study after graduation? Only very few people raised their hand. If you think that you are not going to master your subject, what is that you are going to do? You will do BSc or BTech, then discontinue, go to something else. Assume that you are doing BTech and you decide that after BTech I am going for MBA. Then your concentration in understanding the subject will reduce. But assume you tell yourself, I am going to do PhD in that subject, then your brain gets programmed for accepting the things. That's a trick. You may have to cheat your buddhi sometimes. That's essential. Assume you are going to your friend's house who is vacating and going from Secunderabad. And Chikkatpalli, very, very narrow route, Watershire. You are going, you are on telephoning how to reach, and then some directions were given, you reach them. You know that that person is going to vacate. The last trip to his house. Okay, you will visit him, he packs off and goes, you will never remember the path which you have taken. But assume you are going to meet him first time and he is going to continue in that house for another 3 years, automatically your brain will recollect all the paths. Because you know you are supposed to go to that place many more times. So program your brain, your mind in such a way, what? That's a software program. You program it in such a way, you are going to access it many more times. Declare the variable perfectly well and then do this. If you don't do that, then you are going to be in a problem. So when you study, program yourself, this information is required for me. This much only I know. Before reading, just write one page and say how much I know about this. Let it be your own subject of study. Read the title, not once, twice, thrice, until you know what is that you are going to read. Many people when they read, if you close the book and ask what is that you are reading, I don't know. Because your concentration is not there. It's true. So what is to be done? Read the title and then tell yourself, this is what I am going to read. Close the book, don't read. Take a notebook, Write there what you know about that. In that chapter, what could have been there? What the author must have written? You can guess, no? Because you heard something from some lecturers in the class, or you must have had some discussions, some general knowledge you have about the topic, some background knowledge you have. From that you can guess what could be there. Write all. Then read. While reading, you will have good inventions. What is the invention? That you are a fool, I don't know anything about this topic. It's nice to read and learn. That gives you a demand for reading. Sometime when you read, you will realize, oh, this man who has written the book, stupid fellow, I know much better than him. Both things only can happen, right? No? But if first thing happens, raise your hand. Raise your hand, Baba. And raise. Take your hand up. Take it on your head. And say karma. If second is the option, take your hand up. Take it up. Nothing wrong. Don't follow English. Or I have paid already, why should I listen to him? Raise your hands. Take it back. And then pat. Say, well done, my boy. Enjoy. Wherever you are while reading, enjoy reading. At the end you feel, oh, I have learned this much, I am great. That gives you a lot of happiness in doing it. Whenever you do something with happiness, you will like it, and your desire will be there, your mind will be there, and you will recollect it long, and you will enjoy it. Otherwise, that goes only to brain. As soon as examination is over, you will forget the subject. This is an experiment conducted by me. After writing the exam, same question paper was given to the same student, asked them to write again, nothing goes out. Because they just mugged up for the exam. As soon as examination is over, everything is forgotten. If they have to write supplementary, again ABCD, start from beginning. That's what happens. And many of us does not remember things which we read. Maybe 1,000 times you will by heart, but you don't remember that. General example which I give is, how many times you must have taken oath that all Indians are my brothers and sisters? 1,000 times? More than 1,000 times? Is it not? By-hearted perfectly well? Not by-hearted, by-brained perfectly well. Because brain is different and heart is different for us now, right? So you have kept that information in brain. Assume you have by-hearted. That means the feeling comes inside. When you read, all Indians are my brothers and sisters. So wonderful. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. Get that feeling inside, then you walk on the road, oh, you will see, this is my brother, this is my sister. You have read it, by-brained it, not by-hearted. That's the difference between Ram and Rom, Buddhi and Manas. Keep the information in Manas, it starts overflowing. Assume I by heart something to talk to you on communication skill or personality development or mind management. It does not come like this. It comes from my heart. I talk with feelings, is it not? Are you not feeling that I am talking with the feelings? Then what happens? It gets into your feelings. I am injecting directly into your heart. Therefore, Shashikumar is there in your Manas now, not in Buddhi. You don't have to refer it. When you see next time, you don't have to refer it. But you will refer, when you will see me on the road sometime. Then first feeling will be, oh, this lecturer was slightly different. I must talk to him. The feelings will come. Then the Buddhi will say, I am in the bus stop, I will miss a bus. Don't meet him. He is stupid fellow. Why I should? I have paid for the course. Why should I meet him? Why should I talk to him? You will skip. Then you get into the bus, then you will think, oh, I should have met. Right now, his manas is like that. You wanted to do something, the Buddhi will say, don't do this. It's a big problem. Second thing, you cannot control your mind when you are in angry, when you are in hurry, when you are in worry, when you eat more curry. When you eat more curry. Yeah, your stomach will start burning. Then you will become upset. Most of your mind control will happen if you eat good food. There is lot of relation between how do you behave, how your character gets developed based on the food what you take. I have no time to discuss on that, that's a different 6 hours lecture. But if you want to learn, read the book, I am what you eat, or you are what you eat. The subject is called microbiotics. It's a modern science called microbiotics. The first textbook is again Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. He says, the people are divided into 3, Sattvic, Tamasic and Rajasic, based on the food what you eat. Tamasic is the person who will not react nothing happens, nothing wrong. Whatever happens, don't worry, keep quiet. Let it happen and go. Nothing is going to happen. Rajasic is what? Reacting very fast. Tamasic is what? They don't do anything until you push them to do it. Once they start doing, it will all become rubbish. Tamasic. So your food will determine what sort of a person you are. Drink a lot of water, you can control your tension. Mind can be controlled. When you get angry, 1 glass of water. That's practical solution. If you want to scold somebody, ask him to take. I am going to scold you, drink 1 glass of water. I will also drink. You also get ready, I am also getting ready. When your father scolds you, go and get 1 bottle of water. Ask him to finish it. Then you scold him. Will they be able to scold? Again, if they cannot control, give another 1 more bottle. Until they feel like going for, once they go there and come back, oh, relaxed. No, they will forget about the reason for scolding. If there is water scarcity, lemon or amla. Oh. Don't react to situations sometimes. That's good. You understood? Mind control. Mind cannot be controlled. It starts because you cannot control. You will open first chapter and second chapter mother will tell you back and third chapter you will give back again. That's how it goes. Fine? You are not able to control the mind. The parents are not able to control mind because the mother got enough scolding from father and the father got from office and office that both got enough from his wife. It goes, it's a big chain. You don't know where to cut this. So what is to be done? Glass of water. Solution is only glass of water. Okay? When you feel hungry, automatically you will start getting angry. Because stomach will start feeling upset. Give a nice masala dosha, eat well and then react. No reaction will be there. Don't react. You are in a hurry. You want to go to college. That time only somebody is asking something. Then what will happen? Angry. If you are cool, peaceful, it's a holiday. You have nothing to do. Somebody will ask you something. Then what you will do? You will enjoy listening. Right? So in your time management, you can control your mind. With the food management, you can control your mind. But not directly. Don't try to directly control your mind. It never happens. So don't be in a hurry. Manage your time. You cannot manage time. Manage your activity well within the time. Prepare well. Then no problem. When you are in the bus stop, you miss bus. You become upset. You are not able to control the mind. Then what is to be done? Reach the bus stop quite early. You will get some advantage. Yeah, people know. That's why fine. Then when you miss a bus, you will be so happy. No problem, another bus. When you miss a bus, you must be happy because you have many buses to get in. Once you get into a bus, you miss lot of buses, which is good. It's good, right? No? No? Yeah, it's good. You extend it further in your life. You marry, you miss lot of chances. Don't marry, you have many more chances in life. Don't become upset on any problem. No problem. Say no problem. No problem. Just keep on telling yourself no problem. Then there is no problem in the world. Just be happy. Smile. Is there any problem? Many people will say, I am in a problem. How can you be in a problem? When you are bigger or your problem is bigger? Your problem cannot be bigger than you. Right? Then how can you get into problem? Therefore you cannot be inside problem. Problem can be inside you. Very good, no? Your problem is inside you. Take one glass of water, flush it out in the toilet. No problem. Come out and then say, no problem. I have flushed it out. Is there any problem? Say, no problem. You are driving scooty, hitting somebody. Say, no problem. Then they will beat you back. You say, no problem. Don't create problems in life. Mind cannot be controlled. All the time you become upset. Oh, too much of traffic jam. Hyderabad is bad city. What can you do? Can you do anything? Wonderful place. So much of traffic jam. You can see around. Many people around. Enjoy. Right now? I am waiting in the railway station for my wife to come. Train is late by 1 hour. Stupid Lalu Prasad Yadav. Does it affect him? Your tension will raise, your acidity will increase, I have not even had lunch. Did Lalu Prasad Yadav told you not to have lunch? And many people will measure the length of platform. Left, right, they will be walking. Will the train will run faster? Nothing will happen. Anyway, wife is not around. You are in railway station. You know how to ensure. Read Bhagavad Gita. I did not say. Your mind is so crooked, you start thinking only in different directions. Right now, I said read Bhagavad Gita, so in lectures you can quote like this. But you are thinking something else, because you practice doing that. You are what you eat. You are what you eat. Say, no problem. Even this will change. Another quotation. Whenever something happens to you, you think that that's the biggest problem in life. Even this will change. Today, many people will write, no, I am not getting into interview. Very good, no, you can attend many more interviews. Once you get into a job, you have no problem. You cannot attend many interviews. Right? You fail in exam, wonderful, supplementary is there. Why? Who says? I have a BTech, 7 years BTech. Some people will do 5 years BTech. Your BTech is better. 7 years BTech. Enjoy. Life is too long, 60 years, 67 years. What you do? Very fast, don't get into life, you will have problem. Many people are in a hurry, but getting job, finish study, getting job, getting married, having produced kid, then divorce, very fast. The God even have not signed your marriage certificate, before that divorce petition will go. Don't be in a hurry in life. Be very calm, cool, be selective. You have no problem. No hurry, no worry. And don't eat more curry. It will be very peaceful, very calm. Today's are the days, Dalai Lama says, for fast food, slow digestion. Many people are upset because their digestion is not proper. Have a nice digestion. As the body is, your mind is. Who says this? Charagan says. Sharira manaso yoga parasparamanu vrajet adhara adheya bhavena taptajya khadayoriva. The shariram and manas, the mind and the body is such related. How is it related? Hot burden and cold oil. What is the relation? The burden is hot. You put cold oil, automatically the oil will get heated up. If you are sick, if you are upset with your body, your mind will become upset. Somebody will keep the mirror and say, oh, my nose is very bad, my hair is not at all good, it's so grey. You know how much money I have to pay to make it grey. You start going on cursing your body and your mind will become upset. I am not like Amitabh Bachchan, otherwise I could have controlled many more people. My son is not like Salman Khan. What can I do? This is the product. Now how to market this product? The product is already out. Now you cannot change this producer. Now what is to be done? How to market this product? That's what is to be done. Do it well as you can. That you can. You can be much more happier than Amitabh Bachchan. Seeing him, no, poor fellow, he is not at all happy. See, I am so happy. Is it not? You can control your mind. Be happy. Who says not to be happy? Is there anybody who says not to be happy? Just enjoy your life. Be happy in this life. Then automatically your mind will get controlled. Don't get upset with so silly reasons at home. All mothers are like that most of the time. Why did you keep the glass here? Because when I am walking, I touched there and the glass fallen. Why did you keep it here? Work to keep. If you keep it here also, that can happen, no? Right? When it falls, what is to be done? Enjoy, no? Water is splashing, wonderful, no? And if it is glass, it breaks. Once it breaks, makes nice sound, no? Is it not? Diwali padak, how much is the cost? 40 rupees. Sometimes when you fire it, it does not make sound. Still people are happy. Now 5 rupees glass. Break it. Enjoy. Don't break it, eh? Your parents will ask who was the teacher in the Ramakrishna today. Get his answer. Don't do that. What did I say? Mistakes can happen. Don't react to mistakes so fast. So control your mind in situations every day. What happens? I'm going on like this, but ask few questions if you have some more time. Exactly 7:30 I'm stopping. Now the time is up to you to ask questions. Otherwise I will start asking questions to you. Yeah.
Sir, you said Manas translated in English is called mind. Am I right?
Don't translate into English. I was trying to talk Manas and Buddhi in our language, so that you will understand. When you translate and get back, you have problem.
When you say mind, how shall I understand whether it is Buddhi or Manas or some combination of these two?
Combination. That's what I said. Immediate feelings, immediate recovery of messages, images, controlling of your indriyas with the Manas. Database information stored which is recovered for instances, that is in the Buddhi. That's why I said one is RAM and one is ROM.
You can mention what is mind?
Yeah.
As you were mentioning that the physical aspect of Buddhi is present in the brain.
Yeah.
The physical aspect of Manas is in the heart.
Yeah.
But I want to understand that brain, like you said, that something is the hardware and something is the software. I can understand brain, hardware, and what is in the information or whatever is present in that one is software.
Okay.
But if it is the same applies to heart.
Yeah, I know what you are going to
I
ask.
can understand, but what is software and heart which makes it to be called Manas?
Yeah, that is wonderful question, but needs to go into deeper and deeper. That's why I was avoiding myself not to touch the word consciousness. That's the energy, consciousness, chit, chaitanyam, bioenergy, tejas, atma, life, what you call. When you talk about DNA structure, you have DNA, material. But the energy within that is something different. When you say here, that's a process which happens. But the cell which you have got in your ear and the cell which you have in your hand, the pattern is same cell. But the ear cell will listen, but the hand cell will not listen. Ena chakshusha pashyanti, ena chakshunchi pashyadihi. Whatever is there cell in your ear will start functioning with that consciousness. That's what is available. When I am standing here, I am a lecturer. When I sit there, I will become a student. When I go back home, I will become husband. I will become father. So every individual at each place will have got a consciousness. That consciousness is the energy. That consciousness is a thought process. That's a character. That's a character which we have within us. I have a character of a lecturer now. But when I go back home, I will not have the character of a lecturer. Each cell at its place will have a consciousness. That consciousness is what is called the Manas for that moment. It's a wonderful question.
So when you say the heart, do you physically say that what is pumping that heart?
That's what in the beginning I said, that is not that heart. Don't mistake that as a heart, and I gave one example on open heart surgery.
Okay, then where is this heart?
That is not there. In each cell, it has got a consciousness. That consciousness is called the mind. Because when you have got a pitch from somebody, the pain is not in the brain, the pain is here. When you get a pain, where do you get pain? You have stomach pain. Where is the pain? Stomach. What is that stomach? It's the consciousness which you have in stomach. And that helps you even to cure. When you have a cut, there is a pain. You know, that's a good buddhi, a temporary buddhi it has got. A temporary buddhi. Because of the pain, the cell will start functioning to stitch it well. That is a manas which each cell in our body has got a buddhi. That buddhi is the manas for that purpose. It's a big subject. Email me dr_tps@yahoo.com. Dr for doctor underscore TPS, T for talk, P for police, S for service. Dr_TPS, T for temperature, P for pressure, S for second, @yahoo.com or drtpsasi continuous @gmail.com. Go to Yahoo, type Dr. T.P. Shashikumar, search, somewhere you will see me, because I have a Yahoo group called dr_tps. Go to Orbit, type Dr. T.P. Shashikumar, somewhere you will see me. Life is to live, that's a community name. Life is to live and enjoy. So you will see some articles written down. Some more questions. You had a question.